How's it going, y'all? Back in the flash again. Pink Sweater Gang. You know what it be. New episode of Katawa Shoujo, folks. Let's go. And remember, you gotta take this job seriously. Too many people think you can just slack off, and that isn't important. That is a dangerous way of thinking. Definitely, you can't take it too seriously. If you aren't always thinking big, thinking positive, and if you show any signs of weakness, people will start to think you're incompetent, you know? And soon, you won't be able to do anything because your power is going to be delegated off to others piece by piece, and you'll be left with nothing. That's what happened last time. So, remember, it may seem like an easy job, but a lot of carnage can happen in this room. And out of it, dealing with school staff too, even trying to get budget report from a class rep can be a fight to the death sometimes. Yeah, it's kill or be killed, and there are no friends in the pit, so you gotta take no prisoners. And you sure about this? Is this right? You don't seem excited enough. I have to make sure they're getting through properly. Once more with feeling. Shizune twists her hands like a nice stroke for emphasis, visibly intimidating the two girls standing in attention in front of us. To think this all started because one of them asked if she wasn't taking her job too seriously. Jesus. Do you understand? Do you understand? Pretending I'm shouting. Pretend I'm shouting. Okay. City council's so fucking weird, man. Yes, sir. Alright, Kiko. Sir, who are you guys talking to anyway? It's not weird. You have to think of it as a job. If you want, think of it like they're paying you with the right to use the great office. Oh, okay. You want another lecture? No. You can go now. Oh, you can go now. Just like that, the hour-long city council orientation's over. Personally, I thought it was about 50 minutes too long, and also found it funny that it incorporated a tour of a school that we have all been going to for a while, but I guess it didn't hurt. I expect Shizune to fall back into her chair since she has been on the edge all day, but she doesn't. She continues pacing the room restlessly. They still have a long way to go, okay? Right now, they're a fucking joke. What? They think they can be the new city council? They're so unfocused. You can really see the lack of experience. This was our best year yet. I don't think they have what it takes to be our follow-up act. And I know there are more of them than two girls. Where are they? They're like heavily marketed but mediocre, big budgeted, critically panned sequel to the acclaimed low-budget sleeper hit. Somebody's mad at the movie industry. That's all I know. Eventually, she stops and sits down. Are you going to miss it? Obviously. It'd be happier if I didn't have to leave too. I like being the city council, even if it can be tiring too. Yeah, it's definitely tiring. Only because Chan's always trying to do more than she has to. You're forgetting that if I did the bare minimum, we wouldn't do anything at all this year except hand out flyers, collect surveys, and plan the next city council election so the next city council could sit around for another year doing nothing. Asking me to let that happen? Don't be ridiculous. In a city council like that, there wouldn't even be a power to play around with. I'm just happy that even though I clearly need to ride them harder, those two aren't bad. They're not there yet, but the new city council should be in good hands. How the fuck can you tell, babe? Well, after the festival, they asked me if we could also organize a Halloween event, like a haunted house or something along those lines. They had a bunch of ideas as well. Of course, my response was, fuck no, and I had mission to tell them to do it themselves if they wanted it so badly, and they were angry for some reason. I know, right? Of course they'd be angry if you said that, though, as militia delivering the message wouldn't help. I was angry, too. All of a sudden, they want so much. If they wanted a haunted house or a traditional style cafe or a trip to the beach or whatever other cliche thing, why didn't they just organize it before? It's like they were taking advantage of me. It's true, though. Shizune does whatever the fuck she's, has idea for. Like, you know what? That sounds cool. We're doing this. Bam. I worked hard to, I don't know what the fuck that noise was. I worked hard to organize those festivals, and in return, they came to me with that nice, but can you do this now? How about this? And it's what I really want. Chichan, what's wrong? Oh, Chichan was wrong, though. Right, they wanted to join the city council so they could make it happen. I made them feel jealous and riled them up, and that can be kind of motivation, too. The desire to do something great spreads, even if it's to show me up. They decided to take me up on the challenge nonetheless. I'm impressed. Well, for now, I know I'm changing the voice. Sorry, it's just like, I need tea. And my fucking nose is stuffy and I'm impressed. Well, for now, I would have to see how it plays out a little longer in order to know for sure. She snaps her finger suddenly, which sends Misha almost bolting out of her seat. Interesting. I guess it is impossible to get used to. That's right! We're going to have a party to celebrate the passing of the reins to the new city council, weren't we? Why not have that now, or at least plan it now and have it tomorrow? But they're not even in charge yet. In fact, that's like the first thing you told them, that you're not in charge yet. It seems premature. Misha, what do you think? I agree. I think it's too early. Plus, I don't think I could go anyway. Sorry. In fact, I was going to leave right now. Why not? No comment. You know, I want to go fuck. Come on, tell me. Well, okay. Way to not crack under pressure, Misha. I thought about it, and even if I didn't want to go, I would say yes. Usually it's the kind of person I am. I really should stop doing that. This is a good place to start, I think. If it's a celebration to say goodbye, I don't want it. I'd be too sad. And I want to do something else instead. And after all, Hichan, you and Hichan will still be here tomorrow. It doesn't seem right. You're leaving today? Besides, I have other silly things I have to do today, and I can't drop them like that. Wait, I can't drop them like that, excuse me. We can still postpone it. No early goodbyes. She looks very firm as she says this. Aren't you gonna go now, though? Huh? Oh, that's right. Bye, babe. Okay, besides now, no too early goodbyes, okay? I get it. Okay, later. With that, it's just Shizune and me left alone in the city council room. What kind of devious things go on now that it's night time, folks? Ooh, Merry Christmas, y'all. It's the Christmas special. Not really. I have no idea if this comes out Christmas. If it does, I mean, cool. But I don't think so. I think I already have uploads for that day. I don't know. If you're watching this at Pokemon, I love you. If not, you're just watching this. Cool. This Christmas tree was already in another video, so yeah. Anyway, let's go fuck Shizune. Sunset slowly changes to night as we sit in silence, both searching for something to say. Would it be really that bad? Yeah, I didn't think about it like that, but Misha's right. Party set a mood, and it would be a sad one. A sad party doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun, to be honest. Why would it be sad? Is that a trick question? Or I'm sure of it. Shizune's eyes peers into mine, waiting for my answer with the detached, analytical stare that I haven't seen in a while, but feels familiar anyway. I consider my answer carefully, but also what it means for her to ask me. It could be that Shizune finds it depressing as well, or it could be that she doesn't understand why anyone would find it depressing. Both are equally possible. I had thought that, you know, when you graduate, that's it. It's going to be the end of the student council. I was wondering if you had some idea. Don't be stupid. I look forward to it. I won't be a student anymore, so the expectations are going to be completely different. People expectations of me and my expectations about everything else, and it seems exciting. As far as student council, you know, it should be in good hands. I don't have anything to be sad about. I don't think you're being honest. You looked upset about having to give this up to student council, not even, you know, a few weeks ago. It wasn't about leaving it to a bunch of newbies either. It was having to stop doing student council work at all. Unexpectedly, Shizune smiles. So you're not disagreeing. Then it doesn't make sense. Why would you want to have a party about it? I'm trying to get over it, okay? Besides, goodbye celebrations are, you know, very important. People say the first step is, you know, the most crucial, but following it through and finishing cleaning is just as important, right? I guess that's true. Anyway, I don't consider it goodbye, but it's still an event. You still have to go through the paper or proper motions. Aren't you going to? Aren't I gonna do what? Kiss me, of course. Oh!